All right. So the rain wants to be stubborn, but that's all right. We're gonna carry on and keep carrying on. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed over there at YouTube. Still about 20 away. I mean, y'all did great, man. I got up to 30, and I'm over halfway there. So I only had, I think, only maybe 10 subscribers over there to begin with, and you know, the only reason I had YouTube was it was just a beta test over there, you know, when X went down, because I was having issues, as many of you know. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the cook. So I got my coals up here and they're ready. Got my grates ready, and this is the steak we'll be cooking to do our chimchurri on. Of course, this is Clyde's bone, and it's got some meat on it, so that'll be good. So we're gonna throw that on there too. But anyway, let's take a look and see what we got. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Clyde's bone on here. So what I did here is only bring the meat out first, and the reason I do that is because I don't want to mess these grill marks up. I want them to be perfect. Hear that sizzle? That's what we want. And we're gonna play on through this, and I'll let it sit there for about 4 minutes, and then I'll do a quarter turn, and then we'll do a complete flip over, and then once that's done, I'll move it over here to the cool side, over here by his bone, and then I'll take those grates up, and then I'll put my kabobs over there and my corn. I'll probably put my corn over there on that side and kind of flip it around on that boat, and try to make the best use of this grill as I can. Could have used a big stick smoker, but I knew it looked like it was going to rain, and I was kind of worried about that. So I went ahead and went with the Weber. That way, if I needed to move it, I can move it. And if you guys don't know, man, this thing's seen some wars. I've had this grill, shoot, let's see, I'm 46 now. I've had this grill for 30 years. I got it when I was 16. Somebody was selling it side the road with this garden cart and everything for $35. And man, have I got my money's worth. This thing has got some nag on the side of it. So I see I got flames going up back there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my lid back on and just kind of let it go. We still got about another minute and a half or so to go before we get another quarter turn. But I don't want it to flare up, and I don't want to burn it. Those are the two big things. You know, Clyde looks excited. Hey, Clyde. Clyde. Hey, you gonna get a bone? We're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, so it's been raining most of the afternoon, and the problem is there's no wind out here at all. So the rain just kind of sat here. I mean, it's been clear back this way all day. And this cloud just kind of moved in kind of slow, and the wind just completely stopped. And the rain, it's just been a very aggravating rain here that we've had. And, you know, it is what it is. As you can see, the smoke's not blowing anywhere. It's going straight up. So there's no wind at all. The leaves ain't moving on the pecan tree or anything. So that's kind of what we've been dealing with. Just a rain cloud is just kind of over this farm right now, which is weird because I guarantee you probably go to Greenville and it ain't raining at all. Seems like when it rains here, it rains nowhere else. And when everybody else is getting rain, we don't ever get any rain. So anyway, it's been a really wet spring and start of the summer. You know, normally we're in a drought, you know, all the way up until the first part of July, the last 3 years, and it's been really wet. So anyway, let me get in here and take a peek at this steak, see how them grill marks are looking. Oh yeah. All right. So we're gonna take my little handy spatula here. And do a quarter turn. Lay it just like that. Let it go for another couple of minutes. We're at the 5-minute mark on this video, so at about 7 we'll do a flip, see how we did. Hopefully we come out good. But anyway, yeah, it's been kind of a struggle today. Had a hard time, getting my wood started. So full disclosure, I did use a little bit of starter fluid on this time instead of my butcher paper. Just wasn't dry enough for it, so didn't like doing that, but you do what you got to do sometimes. Whenever the weather rolls in like that, you ain't got much of a choice. I got these onions here, and a lot of you guys know when you see me cook on the Weber kettle, I always throw an onion on my fire. Gets it smelling like the state fair out here, and who don't want their cookout to smell like the state fair? I know I want mine to, but it just kind of gives you a good aroma and puts you in a good vibe for the rest of the cook. So even if it don't come out good, at least it smelled good. You know what I mean? But we're gonna be all right. Things gonna come out pretty. I ain't even worried about it. Got about another 40 seconds or so to go, and then we're gonna give her a flip over and do that other side. Them coals are really hot, so it's gonna cook up pretty quick. What I'll probably do is I may just go ahead and cook this steak first, or they just, before I even bring the corn or any of that stuff out. That steak is going to need to rest a little bit anyway. That corn and stuff ain't going to take long. I might get, once I get the steak over on this side, I'll bring the corn out anyway and get the corn started, because the kebabs ain't going to take no time. So anyway, looks like we're about ready to flip. So we're going to go in here and take a look at it. And all I did was put this in the salt and pepper this down last night, and threw her in the fridge. That was it. And oh, look at that. Huh? Yeah, I think that's what we were looking for. What do you think? Yes, sir. So we're looking good there. Coals are still plenty hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on top. Let it go a little bit. I flipped her over at 7:10, so probably around 8:30 or so on the video timer is what we want to look at. So actually this is kind of convenient because I got the timer right here. I don't have to do anything. Just kind of look at the screen, so that works out good. I don't know if we'll be out here past dark. I think this is going to be a pretty quick cook. But if we are, I do have some grill lights that I can put out here, and I got my front porch lights. I don't have I don't have like a patio light on my front porch, that would look kind of tacky. And it ain't Christmas. So anyway, got about 15 more seconds to go, and then we'll give it the quarter turn. Just kind of chilling, and as soon as we get it over there, I'm gonna go in the house and get my chimchurri sauce and go ahead and start brushing it on right then, because I want that flavor to set in on this meat immediately. But that chimchurri and that oak smoke, it's gonna mesh really well. So anyway, let's go ahead and give this a turn. Get my little trusty little spatula here. And this side really don't even matter if it don't even come out right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already got this side pretty, so we're already winning, right? We're already winning a beaut. Let me get over here and flip Clyde's bone over here. Yeah, baby, smoky bones. There's a lot of good meat on there too. I might even just throw them up there, just like that. Let it go. All right, so then we did it at about 9 is when we flipped it. So we got about 2 minutes on this side. It's around 11. We can go ahead and move it to the other side of the pit and get it ready to go. So anyway, nothing to do but sit here and swig on a beer for the next minute and a half. Got to go back inside and get another beer when I go to get the sauce out. Got some old blues music going on in the house. Didn't get much better than this. Could do without the rain, but hey, we're making it work, right? So it ain't a big deal. Clyde don't seem to care. He's over there in his bed. His outside bed. But anyways, I'm gonna get right to lift the lid on this right here in a minute, and then we'll I'll go ahead and move the steak to the other side. I'll go grab my meat thermometer and that chimichurri sauce, and we'll go ahead and start brushing her down. Let's see. Got about 15 more seconds. 8 more seconds. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah. Let's see, the best place to grab this joker is going to probably be like right here. There we go. Now we'll just move this over here. Let it get some indirect heat. And I'm going to move, flip this over. That's about ready for you, ain't it, Clyde? Kind of like yours like that. I'm going to set yours over here too. And then I'm going to go inside, grab that chimichurri sauce. Go ahead and let this cook, get the meat thermometer out. We're looking for an internal temperature of about 130, because I'm gonna let it have a longer rest than I normally do. And I'll go in there and get that chimichurri sauce. I'll be back in a minute. All right, so I'm back out. I got my chimichurri sauce here. Grab me another new beer. You know, this is thirsty work. You know. All right, so we still got a steak resting over here. I got a brand new brush. Got me a little improvised table over here. First thing I'm gonna do is throw this corn on. Find me a good spot for it. I might even take these grates off, honestly. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take these grates off. Now, let's throw them down here. Yep. And let me go ahead and scoop up this corn. Get this corn on there. Let's put this one right here. This is where this one's gonna live. All right, Clyde, you ready for your bone, dog? It's gonna be hot, but I know it's just how you like it. That is a pretty bone. Look at that thing. Good gracious. I'm gonna put it right there so it can cool off. You're gonna have to wait for that one, buddy. It's hot. Just wait a minute. Don't burn yourself. All right, let's get this corn on here. I'm gonna put this corn directly on the other side. Kind of in the same spot, but on the opposite side. All right, now we got that done. I'm gonna slap these kabobs on here. Then we're gonna go ahead and start doing some sauteing. Get this chimichurri out here. Man, does that not look a beaut, huh? Look at all this pretty stuff we got sitting on this grill. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I wish you could smell this. And this is what we'll do until the steak's done. Is kind of brush her down. We'll come over here and brush these kabobs down with this chimichurri too. Look at that. Oh, got a flare up. That's all right. Let me go ahead and get you douched down, and then we'll slap the daggum lid on you. Oh yeah. Go and fire roast them jokers. Oh, let's get this lid on quick. All right. So we're gonna let that do its thing, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. I'm just hitting this up. Just flip these over. Got a nice char on them. Now I'm hitting them with some chimichurri. And we're gonna go over there and hit that steak. You don't want to get this stuff on the corn though. And I gotta hurry up with this because she's flaring up over there, see? But big thing is don't panic. See it flare up, it's no big deal. You want it fire roasted anyway. Man, that steak is looking a beaut, man. God knows. Let's go ahead and set this down and go ahead and get this cover back on. Oh. All right, and always put your holes to the side that your steak's on the opposite side of the grill. You don't want any air going in there and flaring that up anymore. You're trying to put the flare out. And all you gotta do is smother it with your lid, and it'll go right out. So we're just kind of sitting along, waiting along. Go ahead and do a temp probe here in a minute on the steak, see where we're at. We got Clyde out here rocking out on that steak, man. What do you think, buddy? Is it good? Is it good? So leave me alone, Daddy. You're good. I ain't gonna bother you. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Clyde ain't moved, as you can see. You wanna go ahead and do a temperature probe on this, see where we're at. Go ahead and get this thermopan out. Let's turn that light on so I can see something. There we go. Got the light on, 82 degrees, that looks good to me. Let's see what the steak says. What does that say? 118, okay, we're looking good. We want to be around 130. We're at about 120. So we're looking good. Probably about another 10 minutes or so. Let's see how that Kabobs is doing. They look like they're doing fine. Had a little onion fall off there, but that ain't a big deal. There's plenty of stuff on there to eat. Corn seems like it's melting down a beaut. Not gonna do a whole lot with them. Just let them keep rolling like they are. And that's about it. We'll check in again in a minute. All right, just lifted the lid and kind of turned these Kabobs over. I'm gonna hit it down with some more chimchurri. Make sure it stays nice and lubricated. Getting a lot of good char on it, and that's what we want. Want to get a lot of that vinegar in there, and a lot of that balsamic vinegar in there too. You know, that's kind of what we want. And hit this little onion over here too. I mean, she can cup some of that juice right on up. So we're gonna pull her off too. Don't think she ain't getting away from here. She going on a plate somewhere. Go ahead and hit this steak while we're at it. You know, that she's doing about a beaut. And that's kind of all there is to it, guys. Pretty easy to cook. Had to deal with a lot of rain and whatnot. But this is all there is to it. It ain't really that hard. Let's see how that corn's looking. See how that corn's getting that caramelization on top. You know, our street corn's looking a beaut. You know, we're gonna get some pretty pictures out of this one, guys. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let it keep going on. Actually, let me probe this thing. Let me probe my steak, see where we're at. All right, we're at 127, 128. Up. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and get right to pull her hind parts off. Go ahead and pull her off. All right, where's my little fancy spatula? There it is. Come here, you. All right, let's tell you what. Let's just do it with the tongs, since we don't have the fancy little grates on there. We'll just put her right there. Huh? We're gonna hit her with some more daggum chimchurri now we got her off. Right now. Not even gonna wait. Not even gonna wait. She needs some of this love right now. So let's not make her wait. Oh yeah. We got them peppers in there. Look at that, look at that. Man, oh man. All right, we'll check in, and next time you see me, we'll probably be inside, guys, plating up. Man, are y'all getting hungry? Welcome inside, guys. This is what we got. did throw a little cilantro on there for presentation purposes. See how that street corn turned out? See how it caramelized on top like talking about? And that, you know, that caramelization has got some smoke in it too, you know? So that's what we were looking for. But hey, you don't ever know what you got till you cut into her. And that's what we're getting ready to do. Let me throw another some of this fresh cilantro on top of these corn here. You know, we're just taking our time, man. It's just a Saturday night. Ain't nobody in no rush for nothing. Y'all let me know how y'all like this format where I just kind of go live the whole time and just kind of hit the pause button on YouTube and keep going. If y'all like that better than separating the videos. Kind of like y'all's feedback on that. The only problem with that is if it's a long cook, I'd have to keep my battery charged all the time, but you know, no biggie. Whatever we got to do is what we'll do. So anyway, let's cut into this thing, see what we got. Let's see, how do I want to do this? It looks so damn pretty, I don't want to really do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Let's get her from the front up here, how about that? Oh man, she's so tender. And look at that piece, huh? You know, I don't know why, but it never really comes out like how pretty the meat is on camera. But if I take a photo, it seems to work. You guys know how to set that, let me know. Or maybe if I just need to turn this light out or something. I don't know. But, man, she's a beaut. Oh yeah. Look, I had a little onion fall out. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's get down here and take a gander. Yeah. Maybe if I turn off that flash, maybe that'll help us. So you can really see what it, oh yeah, there you go, that's a little better. See how pretty that is? Oh yeah. I haven't even tried it yet, don't want to. What I want to do is make me a pretty plate over here is what I want to do with these here slices. Yeah, cut something like that, you know what I'm saying? If I can take some pretty pictures for y'all. Anyway, let's give it a try. Oh my God. Look at that. Y'all want to eat some of that? And that chimchurri is so different from what you'll get, you know, like in a at a steakhouse. If you went to like a Latin steakhouse, like if you live in the big city, you might be able to order chimchurri. But if you go through the steps like I showed here, you know, you guys looking on YouTube never got to see the first part where we made the chimchurri sauce, and I'll been kind of beta testing over here at YouTube. So I'll be posting this to X with all the videos, and I'll take some pretty pictures for y'all and post them on X too. And let's try some of these peppers, man, with that chimchurri too. Look at that. Go ahead and pull some of this stuff on and off anyway. Let's get that one, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta let y'all go. Oh yeah. Like I said, I'll take pretty pictures and post it on X. I'll see you guys next week on Weekend Barbecue. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. I got something special planned tomorrow. We're gonna double dip this weekend on Weekend Barbecue Vibes. Had to take last week off on Barbecue Vibes, Weekend Barbecue Vibes, but this week I'm gonna double down and do a double header. Tomorrow we're gonna do something. You know, say you got a couple people over, but you don't want to really do a big meal, and you want to do like some appetizers or something. So I think I'm gonna try to cook an appetizer for you guys, and it'll be a big hit at a Super Bowl if you got people over for a game or something like that. I'll let it be a surprise on what we're gonna do. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might have not, but it's a real easy recipe, and we'll go through it step by step, guys. So y'all stay tuned for a Sunday edition of Weekend Barbecue Vibes, and we'll go through and I'll take you through the process of making some pretty daggone decent hors d'oeuvres. But man, this here turned out to be a beaut. Very satisfied. A lot of juice on my cutting board. I like that. See you guys later.